heard about a nigga that's never outside, cause you ready to slide. Hey.
So introduce yourself.
My name's Pop Dawn, aka Zig Master Flex, aka Philly Bullseye, aka Ziggy.
Where are you from?
From Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, born and raised. I wasn't on the playground, spending most of my days.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So why you come out here?
Came out here to go to school,
Okay.
but the school was butt.
What first got you into music?
I was listening to music one day, and I was like, I could make money off of doing this too. So I decided I'm gonna try to make money and start making music because I felt like it was easy. My first song, go check it out on SoundCloud, Evenings and a Sunday.
Who would you want to collab with if you had the chance?
Feel like I would say my future self.
Okay. How would you describe your music?
Versatile. I feel like I've got different flows and different ways of producing my music, but I sing from the heart.
Okay.
I rap from the heart. I don't sing. I rap. I do sing, but I do rap. I do both.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
I get out of any situation. That's my strength. I feel like I could do anything that I put my mind to. My weaknesses, fucking spiders.
What the hell are you talking about?
I hate spiders. Don't put a spider near me. I'm gonna run, cry.
Okay. Who are your biggest musical influences?
Depending on how I feel about the song, you got Tupac, you got Meek Mill, Lil Baby, myself, and I feel like that as in other artists that I be around, I feel like I could pick up and learn from them too. So like the artists that I be around and the artists that I listen to that are not mainstream artists.
How do you think about live performances?
Terrifying. I be scared. I be trying. I'm a little stiff. I gotta be a little less stiff, you know what I'm saying? But I be up there talking my shit. Messed up one time.
What do you want your listeners to get from your music?
Don't try to be something you not be yourself. Because if you be yourself, you get away with life a lot more easier. Being something that you ain't is just fucks you up in the end game.
What makes you you?
The way I carry myself, that always makes me me. Everybody knows Philly, Ziggy, whatever y'all call me. Y'all know me by the way I like my aura, my energy, just me, being me.
Do you like any other genre of music other than hip hop?
Yep. I like all types of music for real.
If you could change anything in the industry, what would it be?
I would change the fact of being able to be equal in the music industry. I feel like a lot of people didn't get to see better days or to see themselves successful because a music label went a different way. And then they thought it was that. And then that person flopped when you could have picked the other person who might have been 10 times better.
What is the most useless talent you have?
I feel like all my talents are useful. But my least useful one would be able to say the ABCs in under 6 seconds. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z.
Wow, okay. What's your favorite song?
It was useful one time. I was in school, right? I was in school, and they had a race. It was a competition. It was like an Olympics thing. They said who could ever say the ABCs the fastest, they win the prize. And guess who said?
You.
So exactly, your talents are never useful. Useless.
What's your favorite song you made so far and why?
Stepping Too Hard and Leave Me. But there was another one. It was Stepping Too Hard, Leave Me, Rap Star.
Okay, I'm gonna play that out for a little bit so y'all can hear that. And how did you get your name?
Well,
Pop Dawn.
it's Pop Dawn, but if you knew me when I first started making music, it was Zig Master Flex. And I got that because, Funk Flex, Zig Master Flex. Then I changed it to Pop Dawn because I became a dad in the morning. Pop Dawn.
Thank you for having this interview with me.
Yeah, I mean, big pop, nigga.
Pete my gave me a bottle of luck. Stay in your lane if you can't keep up, cause I ain't stopping for nothing. I'm grinding for something. See the end of the mutton. I'm looking.
Introduce yourself.
What's good with y'all? My name is AOA Majin, the official Mr. Bend Over. You know what I'm saying?
So where are you from?
Philadelphia, born and raised. You know what I'm saying?
What made you come out here?
My brother told me to come out here with him. Opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What first got you into music?
When I was younger, my adopted brother put me on to Lil Wayne. I heard Watch My Shoes. Ever since then, I wanted to be a rapper.
Do you like it?
Hell yeah. I love it.
Who would you want to collab with if you had the chance?
Probably Ski Mask.
Why?
He the closest thing to Juice WRLD, and I fuck with him hard. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like our flows can do something crazy.
How would you describe your music?
Hard, you know what I'm saying? That shit. You feel me? I just be, you know what I'm saying? I just be rapping, I be having fun.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
So my strengths are I'm versatile. I like to rap on any beats. I know I like to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? Some weaknesses I have. I repeat myself a lot. I get writer's block a lot. I feel as though I say a lot of the same thing and I gotta change it up sometimes. So I'm doing better with that though.
How do you think about live performances?
I feel as though they're like, for me personally, they're nerve wracking, but as soon as I get up there, I do my thing. You feel me? I feel as though that's a big way to get yourself out there, to get people to know who you are. So I would say to anybody that's trying to make music or up and coming artists or whatever, get them performances, them live performances for sure.
What do you want your listeners to get from your music?
That you can do whatever you want. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the greatest artist out here, but I know a lot of people like my music. And I've been rapping since I was like 8 years old. So I came a long way. All I gotta say is just keep doing what you want to do. Keep putting that music out there. Fuck if someone says your shit trash. At the end of the day, that's still a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What makes you you?
To be honest, I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I think my personality makes me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real thorough person, you know what I'm saying? Real down to earth. I don't do that fake shit. Easy to get along with, you know what I'm saying? So I think my personality makes me.
Do you like any other genre of music other than hip hop?
Hell yeah. I'm like I said, I'm versatile. I like country, rock and roll, hip hop, all R&B. I like all types of different music, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't matter. I just love music in general.
If you could change anything in the industry, what would it be?
The fakeness, the weirdness, the dittiness. You know what I'm saying? I want that shit. I would change it to be something thorough, something honest. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas can actually make a living. Niggas can make some money. I'm not saying like everybody gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? But at least you can make a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself on your feet. You feel me?
What makes you motivated to keep making music?
My brothers, my family, just the inner child in me. I know, you know what I'm saying, I grew up fast, so I know that inner child in me is pushing me to be the best I can. You know what I'm saying? Then my brother, RP Chop, you know what I'm saying, but he's definitely motivating me from above. My brother Jers, RP Jers, he definitely motivated me from above. So I got a lot of motivation, I got a lot of help, I got a lot of fans behind me. So
what is the most useless talent you have?
I can read fast.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's useless, but
yeah. What's your favorite song you made so far and why?
Do or Die. It's a song dedicated to my brother, and I feel as though it really go hard. It's me and my brother that's on it, but it's a song that's dedicated to my brother, and also Chop's Anthem. There's a tie between those two. So, and because Chop's Anthem, that's about my brother too.
How did you get your name?
My man's he didn't know my name was Maj, and my brother, he used to call me Maj all the time. So he thought my name was Majin. And so he just used to always call me Majin. And then I was just like, you know, I love Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta, my favorite character. I love Kid Buu. So like I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just rock with that. And then from that just stuck. Everybody just kept calling me Majin. So and then AOA, that's All Out Aimers. I was in detention and I was just making some shit and I was just thinking, I'm like, I need to have something before my name. I just can't just have my name. I just feel like I need something before it, so I put AOA. But I also go as the official Mr. Bender Over. Now that name, I just thought about that shit one night, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna rock with that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Game, bitch, you already know. We slime for
No problem. You know what I'm saying? Child's World, bitch.
You know it's Child's World, bitch. We bound to have some fun. For that fucking money, yeah, you know that shit a hunt. Drop 100.
Okay, so introduce yourself.
What's poppin'? What's good? What's the deal? It's your boy Wade 412, aka Big CV, Big Champagne.
Where are you from?
From the north side of Pittsburgh. Now also from Riverdale, Georgia. That's like the south side of Atlanta. Been to and from all my life due to my dad being in the Army. He was a military police over there. So that's how I got both those ties.
What first got you into music?
Apparently, I was in the womb listening to music. My dad was a big audiophile. He actually DJ'd in this time as well. So basically, that's the story that they tell. They say that I was in my mom's womb, bumping and kicking, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, growing up, it definitely always came to me. I started out producing first, so I always was into the sonics of it.
Right.
And then later on down the road, I started writing. I mean, I started with poetry, then put everything together. Probably start taking it professionally when I was 16. That was right before I started Champagne Village. If you ever see it, DA Village CV. If you ever follow us, we got shit going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there.
And yeah, ever since then, I mean, we just been taking off with it.
Who would you want to collab with if you had the chance?
I want to do some shit with Currency, and the Jet Life crew. Definitely was a big influence, especially coming up and like one of my mics, I picked up marijuana. Yeah, fuck you, Zig. I smoked weed. But definitely some good weed smoking music, like cool, easy listening.
How do you think about live performances?
You mean like just in general?
Like,
or just
how do you feel about them?
I enjoy performing. Like, that's one thing, like, you kind of get to portray what you're saying a little bit harder.
Right.
In front of everybody, yeah, I mean, everybody get to feel it a little bit more than how you just hear it over the airwaves. Yeah, I've been performing since 15. The crunk movement, shout out to y'all. Definitely had me on the stomping grounds on the stage to where like I was saying, one of my weaknesses, kind of like getting scared and getting nervous at times. Definitely was able to get out of that shell a little bit, especially when it's something I know and I know I love, just carrying it a little bit better.
What do you want your listeners to get from your music?
I just want to tell my story. A lot of ups, you know what I mean? A lot of downs, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be up.
What makes you you?
Well, WAVE stands for well aware vibrations and everything. So I'm not sure if everybody knows what a vibration is. It could go as far as in a sound. It could go as your frequency, how you feel. You could read a room. Waves also goes for the water sign. I'm a Pisces. It's a water sign right here.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, all kinds of goes into it. I was wavy before it was cool to do that. I feel like I say, and yeah, I mean, just keeping a good energy, keeping a good character.
Right. Do you like any other genre of music other than hip hop?
I say I definitely enjoy jazz. Like any type of like smooth jazz, like instrumental jazz, especially.
I like that too.
I used to play saxophone and I used to play keys. So you know what I mean, doing that as well. Like I like the different sounds. So like even like the blending of genres, bringing it back into hip hop, we do majority of. Like,
I feel that because I used to play bass clarinet, and trumpet.
Yeah, I played trumpet too. Yeah, I couldn't get the clarinet.
Clarinet was a little hard, but if you could change anything in the industry, what would it be?
We just need more real, man. Everybody be faking the funk. Everybody be faking the funk. We don't gotta do none of that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fake it till you make it. No, we ain't doing that. We keep it authentic. You catch us in the same clothes. I really don't care. When you see us, we working.
What makes you motivated to keep making music?
Just the love for the craft. Music kind of like lives through me every day. I could be doing anything. It could calm me down. I could be washing dishes in the shower, whatever. Music run me for real.
What is the most useless talent you have?
Useless.
Right.
Useless. I don't really try to think about the useless. I mean, I just be laughing a lot. So like, look, my laugh, my laugh is probably useless as hell. But I can make people laugh with my laugh alone. I don't got
Yeah. I mean,
I guess that's useless. I mean, it's still not useless because it's positive.
right. What is your favorite song you made so far and why?
I gotta say, fuck Facebook. Well, no, I say, yeah, I'll say fuck Facebook. I say that because like the meaning is kind of hard, but like it don't even mean what it sound like. I just don't really fuck with Facebook. I know
Mhm.
Mark probably going to say fuck you all that shit. No, I'm more of an Instagram, Twitter type guy with X now, but um, basically the more stuff you see on Facebook is more negative connotation. Um, see a lot of people cheating. You see a lot of bad shit happening, people dying, all that shit. I don't really bang with that. So like to stay away from that, I keep on Instagram. It's more niche to things I like on the creative side of things, to where also like people hop on Facebook as soon as they get up before they brush their teeth. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I tell people to hydrate in their music. You know what I mean? Like people need water. Like people don't even drink water. You go get a glass of juice. You go get you some soda before that. Hydrate. You feel what I mean? It's just like a couple different bars in there I got that's like going to hit a little bit heavier and make a little bit more sense on a positive note
Mhm.
than just the name of the song.
So how did you get your name?
So Wave 412 WAVE period. Well aware of vibrations and everything. 412. You know what I mean? It stands for where I came up from, Pittsburgh.
Okay. Well, thank you for having this interview.
I appreciate you having me. And yeah, like I said, WAVE period 412 on Instagram, all platforms. RG all out right now. And champagne all day. We pop.
Slide, make it play. Me and mine's paid the way I use incline, thank you. Shit, I'm well aware of vibrations. I hope you don't mind.
Good. So introduce yourself.
It's your boy.
Bruh.
It's your motherfucking Peso the motherfucking Sauce Kid, Chief Financial Officer of Champagne motherfucking Village, and, and,
That you had you
and etc.
Where are you from?
I'm from Midwest, specifically Fayetteville, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Raised on the east side of Pittsburgh. Shout out Hazelwood. Shout out Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 2-4, nigga. That's where my dad from. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Gang.
What first got you into music?
What first got me into music? All right, so I was in like 4th grade, and we had this little shit called creative arts. It was one of our periods in school, and one of the creative arts periods was this shit called Hip Hop Unlocked, and I got to make my first rap and record my first song, uh, and I kind of fell in love with the process, and from there I was just like, all right, I'm gonna be the best at this shit.
Who would you want to collab with if you had the chance?
I would want to collab with Lil Wayne, cause that's my dad, aka the reason why I started this shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to bro, shout out to Big OG of the gang. Feel me?
How would you describe your music?
Universal, cause I got everything. I got all flavors. You know what I'm saying? I can hop on the R&B side, or I could do a little J. Cole impression, or whatever you want to call it, conscious rap, or I could hop in a little trap lane. You know what I'm saying? I love my little ignorance, just like everybody else does. You feel me?
So what are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths is I'm a black belt in Ishinryu karate, and my weaknesses is I got schizophrenia, so you will get your ass beat for some small shit. Yeah.
Who are your biggest musical influences?
Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Motherfucking Lil Wayne, Michael Jackson, and Bruce Lee.
Okay. What do you think about live performances?
I think they're the best shit in the world, and stay tuned for mine, because I'm about to fuck the game up, nigga.
What do you want your listeners to get from your music?
I want y'all to realize or recognize who's really the best at this shit, nigga. Just wait. I'm sure every last one of y'all niggas, nigga, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me at the bottom, and then y'all gonna turn y'all back, and then y'all gonna look back, and I'm gonna be at the top of the shit with all y'all favorite rappers.
What makes you you?
Um, 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 hmm. What makes me me?
This is not gonna be.
What
Okay.
makes me me is my children.
Okay.
They keep me centered, and they keep me from acting out of character, acting in ways that I wouldn't usually see myself in a light of manner, you know, or in other words, they help me keep a level head to where I'm not acting in ways that I know I would just be disappointed in myself.
Do you like any other genre of music other than hip hop?
Yeah, what? My pops was real like universal when it came to music. Like he got the reggae. He put me on to all the oldies like the funk and the jazz and all your parliaments and your Sly and the Family Stones and your motherfucking and what?
If you could change anything in the industry, what would it be?
If I could change anything in the industry, it would be the norm that you gotta give up your old self to really make it here.
That's good.
You
That was
know
a
what I'm
good one.
saying? Everybody just completely abandons their morals to get in this game, and I'm here to save niggas for real. Stay tuned because y'all gonna see exactly what I mean.
Hmm. What makes you motivated to keep making music?
Um, uh, the fact that I know I'm better than some of these famous niggas. Facts, I might not be a famous nigga yet, but facts, when I become a famous nigga, y'all gonna see that gap. Like it's a difference between raw talent and skill and promotion.
Right. What is the most useless talent you have?
Um, the most useless talent that I have.
Having kids.
That's
Actually,
not
that's not
useless.
useless, but that is
What?
the most talent you
You know how many infertile motherfuckers is? Listen, if you need a kid,
Boy, if you don't.
I ain't even gonna do it.
What's your favorite song you made so far and why?
My favorite song that I made so far. What is my favorite? No. My favorite song that I made so far.
You can say a couple songs. I'm gonna put on one side.
I could do like a top 3 or something, like
Mhm.
a top 3. My top 3 is probably. Actually, I don't even know if I got a favorite song of mine. All my shit adds to me. But I know y'all like it though, so I'm gonna keep making it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it pushing.
Right. So how did you get your name? Peso the Sauce Kid.
Um, so I was like 14, 15, and I never knew. I always wanted to be a rapper. I never knew what the fuck I wanted to call myself. Let's just go by my name. But uh, peso came from uh well, peso is Spanish currency, basically. You know what I'm saying? Mexican currency.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a Hispanic origin in my ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? Which is and a nigga got an infatuation with US currency. So I kind of just mixed the two, you know what I'm saying? Peso. The Sauce Kid came from well, you know what I'm saying? Just nigga, it's kind of self-explanatory. You got too much charge for a nigga like him. That's why I get all these damn kids. But we're not even gonna get into detail about what we talking about.
I got about 6 god kids from this.
I'm just nigga, hide your bitch, nigga. You see me outside? Hide her. Cause
Okay.
she coming home with sauce.
Thank you for this interview.
So I keep on writing these songs. Come get a hit of this dope that only
Get
good
your
only see
big
the nigga
ass
smoke.
right
Shawty shaking head, she shaking his face, but stinging my trick, she doing the most. Came with the wave, now she wanna splash, so send me some cash, she might need a boat. Go up.
Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in more to Champagne Village at the Village TV and Wave.412, Peso the Sauce Kid, The Real Mr. Bendover, and Siggy.Za. Stay tuned and for some more. Bye.